Hey guys, this is Elvin, and today I have a Murakumo um, Hyakki Convert Demonic Dragon Hyakki Reverse deck profile for you. So basically, I'm doing this deck profile, and I'm gonna talk about its components and what you can do, and later on go to why 4. Even though it was a easy question. So I'm sorry for the previous video. I did the video a little bit soft, and this video I'm gonna do it louder. So if you don't mind me, then I will go ahead and start the video. So first we have boss. The boss of this deck is 4 Hyakki Vogue. The reason why I play 4 is simple, because basically they are the boss and they get to have 4. So yeah, so 4 of those, and then that's the first grade 3 lineup. Then I play 3 of the break rights, and the reason why I don't play 4, basically I usually get them with 3. So if you are having trouble with 3, just get 4. But I don't find any problem with riding Hyakki first, then break right, then ride another Hyakki, because you have 2 more Hyakkis to spare. So basically, if you play it right, I don't think there will be any errors in the deck. And moving on, and I'm sorry the camera usually tilts itself, but I'm trying to have the sort of a straight view instead of a side view. So enough of the grade 3 lineup, and now moving on to grade 2. 3 10k attackers. So basically you will want to write them as the Vanguard if you don't have any other suggestion or something, but usually they are good. And that's 3 by the way, because sort of like if you are the second you start off second, you can basically guard for less when your opponent attacks your Vanguard. So normally your opponent will be a 9k or sometimes maybe 10, but if it's 10 you can still compete against it. So yeah, next I play a weird kind of how to say this. I have this guy's called Stealthin Crow. It's a double ref from BT05. I play him because if you are on second turn, you are able to pressure the lanes well, even though it's only an 8k. The skill is basically to counterblast one and call one of this unit. So later on I'll show you how I usually use this in the sort of a real battle, but I'm just gonna do it without fighting someone. Like, just gonna show an example. Next we have 2 damage inflictors, because damage inflictors, and then we have 3 of the damage unflipper, and you should know why, because this deck do counterblast a lot if you want to. So 3 is a good amount, not for 4 because like it doesn't always hit, so it's not a sure hit on guarantees. So I think playing 3 would be a better amount. Next up I have the grade 1s, and 2 Quinton War and 2 Consents. So perfect shield. Why I play 2 Quinton War? Actually, I also wanted to play 3 Perfect Wars and 1 Quinton, but how to say this? Sometimes Quinton can be really useful, as you don't wanna discard that Murakumo reverse or the only break right in your hand. So hence the reason of Quintons. Next we have the promo unflipper. So basically I only played 2 and I realized that it's a good amount. So even though I don't get this all the time, but I get it 70 to 80% of the time, and with all the core effects you can basically keep shuffling your deck and get a lot of chance to find him, for me that is. So moving on, is the 8k. Why 8k? Because they have the same reason as the 10k attackers. Next up, 3 of this guy. The reason why I play 3 is because just in case you don't get off the break right and you only have a few counterblasts, I would suggest using this for a hit start, calling your Hyakki reverse, which is this guy. So yeah, pretty decent. Next is the grade 1 guy. Skill is the same as Stealth Wind Crowd, which I'll explain later. And then moving on, we have cleared the grade 1s, and now we have the grade 0s. So basically, 4 heals, because heal, and hold on a minute. So 4 heals, 4 crits, and another 4 crits, and 4 stam. I don't see a need to play draws in this deck because basically you want to have the as much attacking power as possible, and normally you don't have to draw cards because they are technically useless. They either guard for your Hyakki, or usually your opponent don't even attack them. So unless you want to use draw to find Hyakkis, I suggest not putting draws. So that's the grade 0 lineup. And now I'll move on to why the Stealth Wind Crowd, in my opinion. So let me just get the grade 2 and the grade 1. One second. Yeah. Normally this is your field. Not normally, but how to say, if you have this field, so basically like that and like that. And this is my starter, by the way, Ferret, and I'll explain why I use him. So normally if you have 2 counterblasts, you can, for example, you have only this field and your opponent has an entire field, you do want to match up against him. So by a small cost of counterblast 2, you can fill up your rows. And also, if you only want to use 1 counterblast, you can find the damage flipper, and basically you don't even use a counterblast if you call him. So pretty decent card actually, and it's good for early pressuring, even though sometimes it doesn't go to 9k, which really hurts a lot. But to keep the skill fair, I think is okay for an 8k, and at late game you don't really care if it's dead or not, so you just send it to the drop zone, or guarding zone for guarding. So next I'll explain why I use Ferret as a starting Vanguard. So the reason why I play 2 right now is really letting a cat out of the bag already, but instead of 4 I replaced 2 cards, and for the chance of me getting them is really low, so normally I would be able to get 1 only, or 2 sometimes if I'm really lucky. But when this is my field, okay, for example like that, and my Hyakki, okay, for example, if this is my field, you will lock this to grade 1 and use the starting Vanguard skill to find a grade 0. Put to the bottom of the deck and call a locker and lock again, so all column 31k. So it's a pretty decent card for a unlocker, and at the end of the turn, for example, I attacked and rest. Um, After that, end of turn, I can return this lock card back to my hand. Basically, next turn, stand, and you relock, and then you call once more, lock, and you have another full 31k column. So very good card for a starting Vanguard. But basically, it's one of the starting Vanguard I recommend you to use if you have only like for example, you can't find the promo unblockers like me. I just use Covert, and it's a pretty decent starter for a 5k boost each time. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. This is my Murakumo deck profile, and right now I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the video or stop recording the video after I say my thanks. So just a quick update that if we reach 50 subscribers anytime now, we'll have a 1 week video. That means we'll be doing one video every day starting next week for 1 week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry for the video, it keeps like, for example, it just turns like that. It's not me doing it, but it just turns itself. Maybe because I have to turn it this way, and you see my leg. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. So next up we'll have Darius Lukuya reverse video, Venus Lukuya deck profile before this, or something like that. So thanks for watching, guys, once more, and please subscribe.